Hello, unplanned break again. I do apologise. I have been very busy and really quite tired. And as I said to somebody, this year has been a lot of a lot. And I am hoping that going forward, oh, that's very managerial of me. I'm hoping that for the rest of the year we have less of a lot and maybe a little bit of a lot rather than all of the a lot. Anyway, work in progress Wednesday. Hi. I don't have much progress on anything really to show you. I do have some progress on the temperature snakes. I will show you those next week, assuming I'm here next week. Let's hope that I am. But what I did do is finish the big frog. But first, I'm going to show you what else I've been working on, which is predominantly Morse bags, because I have a big stash of fabric to use up, which is barely even cut up at this point. But this is one of the Morse bags I have recently made out of some very 1980s curtain fabric. So that's a nice sturdy bag. And in here is my big frog. So let's talk about big frog. So this is the size of frog that you get if you use the suggested yarn size, which is sport weight. I will get my thumb out of his eye. Just sit nicely, please. You're on the internet. So this is the size of the frog that you get with the recommended yarn size. So this is the sport weight frog and about, well, sits nicely in the palm of the hand. So that's the size of frog. I'm really holding that up so you can see that it's the size of frog. However, if you use Lion Brand Thick and Quick, you can get a frog that you can't actually get out of your bag. Hang on a minute. Here we go. So here is Big Frog, because I did finish Big Frog. I'm just going to hang this bag up because I need both hands for Big Frog. Pardon the tripod shake. Big Frog. Big Frog is... oh, Big Frog has terrible leg injury. There we go. Big Frog is in shot, I hope. So there's Big Frog's eyes, which came out better than I was expecting. And Big Frog is quite big. And I did say last time that if I found any chunky yarn in my aunt's yarn stash, because she's left me all of her yarn, I would make another Big Frog. And I did find some chunky yarn in my aunt's yarn stash. So there is another Big Frog coming. I just haven't got round to doing Big Frog the second. I've got two little frogs, so I clearly I need two big frogs. And the person who designed this frog has recently released a pattern for a dress. There are clothing patterns available for these frogs anyway. I think I know, but the pattern itself comes with a pattern for trousers and a top. But the designer has just released a dress pattern. So I will possibly be dressing these frogs up at some point. Big Frog is wired, just like the little frog. So you can, I mean, that looks unpleasant for Big Frog. But once Big Frog is posed, he's okay. There we go. So yes, I'm very happy with Big Frog. Big Frog is very cuddly. There are some, as I said last time, some issues with gapping. I'm going to show you Big Frog's bum again. There are some issues with gapping, I don't know if you can see, which is partially because of the way the pattern is and partially because this yarn was a little bit thinner than it was supposed to be because I'd already used it once. But I'm still happy with Big Frog. And let's face it, Big Frog's going to be sitting down. You're not going to see Big Frog's bum. So let me get Little Frog and I can show you them together. Let me do this real smooth. That was not smooth, so I edited it out. So anyway, here are my two frogs. Two of three, because I've got an orange one of these that I didn't bring out. She's quiet. She's having a break. But there's the frog size comparison. So I knew Big Frog would be big. Big Frog is a little bit bigger than I was expecting, which I'm fine with. But I am excited to have Big Frog. Big Frog's legs don't look quite right at this point. I don't know what's going on. I will take Big Frog to the vet. Oh, I should do that. I should say, please, my frog, very sick. But I don't have time. I'm very busy. So anyway, so here are the two frogs. They are friends. I mean, the eyes are not quite as refined on Big Frog as they are on Little Frog. They are very big, chunky eyes. But for some reason, the eyes worked first time on Big Frog. I don't know. The eyes took about 23 goes on the little frogs. But I'm happy with my frogs, and I will be making another Big Frog at some point, possibly not this week, because I've got a lot of bags to cut out and to press and to sew, and I don't know why I'm talking like that. Also, there's an insect swarm happening, and I'm a bit excited about that, but I won't show you that. It's okay. I know not everybody's as excited by insect swarms as I am. Oh, I love an insect swarm. It's not even my birthday. Okay, so there's my frogs. They are friends. Orange Frog is also friends, but as I said, she's on a break. So I am going to leave you with that for this week because I have lots more bags to cut out and press. And I've picked up a roll of curtain fabric. I can't remember if I told this story, but my aunt had a roll of curtain fabric in the corner of her lounge room for about 15 years because she was going to make curtains. And I picked that up finally yesterday, and it's considerably more curtain fabric than I thought it was. It's quite a big, thick roll. I think she had purchased enough curtain fabric to make matching curtains for the whole street. So there is going to be a lot of bags made out of that particular curtain fabric, which are going to be spread far and wide, which will be lovely. But in the meantime, I thank you very much for watching. I'm so distracted by insects. I'm sorry. Ooh. They are big wasps, I think. Just not stingy ones, just waspy ones. Anyway, sorry. Focus. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time. Take care of yourself and bye for now.